Grim Rising, everyone. Is Shay seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back. And yeah, so I'm sitting here watching this video, right? And it's, something told me to, look into this video or whatever. And I'm noticing that she's talking about like the storyline or whatever that I resonate with. And I think that like at this point there's like this energy or whatever. It possibly might be this person might be linked either to the twin flame soulmate or twin ray, okay? And so they were talking about like some crimes or something that were being done, and I don't know, and she was talking about something like I guess like a feminine energy or whatever that is doing like sorcery or witchcraft and stuff like this, right? And I'm just looking at the video and I'm thinking like, wait a minute, this stuff sounds like, because the way I read, I could read people's energy, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm like reading her energy and everything like this, and I'm like, wait, this shit just sounds too strange. So this is basically making me think about these group of people that get together every time and do this type of work against, I feel like, me, because it matched too much with my storyline and what's going on right now. And it was kind of like an energy of like this person was saying that I just stole the essence of, like an energy, like maybe like a Jesus or like, like whatever twin this would be, okay, or soulmate this would be. And I figured it out. I'm like, okay, so whatever this binding or blinding is, this been done by a coven of these witches or whatever, but I'm thinking it has something to do with this girl energy. And I'm thinking like, they know that for some reason there is a cutoff with me in my twin flame, right? There's a blockage or something there. And so it's kind of like them feeding off of my energy as the source, right? And then what it reminded me of is like them feeding off my energy as the source, but keeping me binded and blinded, and then also keeping me separate from the twin flame, right? So that I won't be able to, complete this journey or complete this particular cycle with him. And I feel like it started to like flashback come to me like, this is something that these people have done to me time and time and time and time again, right? But in the middle of her, while she was doing her video or whatever, I started talking. Like I get passionate or whatever when I'm talking. I was talking to my daughter, but I was talking like at the screen. And she stopped and she looked at the camera. She looked at her thing or whatever. And she said, "Oh yeah, oh you mad or whatever." And like I know sometimes that it's like a run on sometimes with some of these feminines. But then I noticed, wait a minute, these is people that must be watching me live. You know what I'm saying? But because if I'm doing a live, I can't see what people at home are doing in their house. You know what I'm saying? So I think she accidentally replied. She was accidentally replying to me what I was saying in the video. She was answering what I was saying in person, right? And I think I caught her off guard, right? Because she must have been watching me on the screen or listening to me live. And I guess, I don't know, it was like some kind of competition about who's the best or who's the coolest or who completed the task. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking, yeah, y'all motherfuckers did, because whatever spell work y'all did to me, you know what I'm saying? They already know that it's a blockage there. You know what I'm saying? So they basically get the goods from the source, and then and then it's almost like when the twin flame goes to them, it's almost like them giving like one of these feminines giving him life when they already dipped something in the real honey, you know what I'm saying, in the real honey pot, and got it out in order to use for this particular type of I would call it like a sex ritual or something of that nature. I don't want to get too graphic with it because I don't know exactly how that would work, but all I know is what I see, right? So again, dealing with gnosis is just something about the way she was speaking. And then the fact that I caught her replying to me, talking live from my home, that lets me know that this person can either hear or see me at that moment. Right? So this is one of these people that is spying or stalking me. Okay. So again, and she said, it's been like this for a long time or whatever. And it's going to be like this again. And I'm thinking like whatever these periodical things, they know when they are, these energies did not just come on me this year or that, last year or whatever, when I started this awakening. They've been doing this to me for years and years and years and years. But the sad thing is when they get their viperous, like this is the den of brooding vipers. Once they get their bite in on the masculine energy, it's hard for them to contact or be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like it severs the energy even more. And since I have been cut off, right, from the energy, it will make it damn near almost impossible unless he came to me, and so it's like I don't know, like I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I don't know, it's too much going on, I ain't got time for this, whatever this mean, because it's also giving me reference to like Sheba supposedly being tricked into Solomon's bed. It's also giving me the energy of, the apple, right? The so-called apple, because it doesn't say apple in the Bible, but, the fruit, okay? But then again, in that energy, the way I look at myself would be that most high, or I look at myself as I am in the Father and the Father is in me. And so I look at myself as like a, damn near close to God energy. And so it's like, if that's the case, then, it shouldn't be, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be a problem, right? But I do feel like there's like an energy shift or something right now. I feel like there's an energy shift right now. And I don't know. I just feel like I have to be careful. I have to be very vigilant right now. And I just feel, I don't know. I think for a minute I was feeling a little overwhelmed. But at the same time, I can't do what I can't do. If thousands of people or hundreds of people got together and went against me on this shit, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting this battle damn near by myself the whole time. And even when it comes to the twin flame, twin ray, and soulmate, it's always been this energy where their alliance, is with idols. You know what I'm saying? I look at myself as that God energy in my life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else ain't got to look at me like that. But, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's obvious that, it makes me feel some kind of way. It makes me feel some kind of way to think that I would have to lower my standards or lower myself, looking at myself as the empress, and ain't no other empress going to be above me. You know what I'm saying? To, being the second one or the last one, you know what I'm saying? It does say the first shall be the last, but at the same time, it's just like, I feel like these masculines probably want to be free from me, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had to battle them too throughout this whole thing. So, what am I to do? You see what I'm saying? And then I think like today, like the energy came back, but it's almost like even when it comes to the soulmate at home, like we're set, it ain't nothing going on here or whatever. But it's just like, to change that right now for this moment, for this purpose, like, I don't know. Because I feel like, again, the soulmate is a connection or whatever between like lineage. They possibly share lineage, right? Because I see resemblances and I can sense their energy on. Not really, I can't sense his energy on them, but I can sense their energy on him. Okay, sometimes. So, but I also can also sense my what one may look at the arch enemy, the sun and the moon, right? They kind of sit and coincide with each other, but the sun gives light to the moon. So it's the only thing. It's like that light or that river that runs within me, right? Or just even being that guiding light for everyone, but they don't like the fact that it comes from that light, so they disregard the light and they give their love in their they pay the homage, I feel, to the idols. And this is how we end up in this fucked up situation, you know what I'm saying? I feel every time. So again, there's nothing like I said, I just feel like this is the energy that I'm in right now, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. Like, all these girls, I feel like, people can't send black magic specifically or different type of things towards people. But when it comes to the Empress, the Empress is getting it from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with, the Empress card. We have like the wheat field in the front. If you really look at it, it looks like an angry mob of people. So like, I'm just thinking like, like at the end of the day, I'm just tired. I'm just tired than a motherfucker. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, this is a battle that the Empress has to fight alone. And I feel like it's just fucked up because it's outweighed. It's like outnumbered, and that keeps popping up in my mind when I watch mass media or whatever, that outnumbered here. Okay. And it's just like, well, damn, if they want it that bad, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like what? I'm going to still continue to be awesome. I'm going to still continue to be great. I'm going to still continue to see myself how the fuck I see myself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, I don't know. To perish or, like, it's like you damned if you do or you damned if you don't. Right? So, I feel like that's it. I feel like the energy is that for some reason, like I said, I don't know. I just, when it comes to like the whole energy here today, it's been like a luring or a pulling or some type of energy here. And it's almost like being in, like having a whole bunch of people want to come jump you, and your back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, there's nothing, like, again, with this whole journey, like, even being very honest and open about the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, with everybody around here. And it's just like, there was like, just having myself in a vulnerable sense for a second and say, there's nothing I wanted more than, you know, the twin flame, right? And there's nothing, because I feel like we met like long ago or something, right? Maybe another lifetime, maybe, you know, another dimension or something like this. And it's just like, you know, there's nothing, once I figured that out and I had that sense of something, there's nothing I wanted more, you know, in the world. But it's like, almost like earlier, I felt like I had it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like everything was good. And then I feel like at this point in time, it's like some energy trying to say, well, you know, now there's competition or whatever. And I'm just like, well, you know what? Then I guess it wasn't that much of a connection, you know, in the first place with this person. Because I feel like the whole thing is these masculines have already been giving to and investing with these feminines. So again, it's almost like I probably didn't have a, you know what I'm saying, chance in the first place. And it's just like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm fucking awesome. And you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to make me feel that I'm like I'm less than any more of these motherfuckers at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that. It's just like that. And again, that's just like, I guess that's the sad thing. You know, it's like almost like, so then because of what these people have done. And I think it's sad because if you think about it, like, again, I look at myself like, not for nothing, right? But I do look at myself as maybe a baby when it comes to the ascension, where I feel like these people over time, they've been able to keep little bits and pieces of themselves. But like, this is totally something new to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is the first. It's like, you know, I had to grow up fast. It's almost like an orphan energy here. Like the parents or the earthly parents or the whatever didn't really, you know, spend, well, I can't say that. They did spend time, but I feel like it was more of just a hovering energy. It wasn't really any kind of guidance or anything like that. And I guess maybe that could be for everybody, but I do feel like there was I feel like somebody knew my fate, right? Empress energy, that whole energy, and they just didn't want that. It just would be too powerful. And I said, at the end of the day, you know, I'm dealing with energy here, living God energies, I feel like, on this earth. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I have something deep inside the pit of my motherfucking self that's telling me that there's something, you know, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It had to be something else that's higher. It has to be something that I'm missing. And I know that people are trying to throw me off my target. Throw me off my throne, throw me out my, you know, like, it's that kind of energy here. Like, they just want me gone for no reason. But again, that's what it's going to be for the elect, or, you know, the chosen ones. Nobody's going to really want to deal with you. And at the end of the day, I'm just like, well, you know, I guess you win some and you lose some. And I guess I just, you know what I'm saying, whatever this is, I don't think I don't think you can say it's anybody's fault. But I feel like people could have did, I feel like everybody involved could have done more. Instead of targeting and badgering the Empress, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. I feel like somebody could have did more. But this is the whole thing of everybody just wanting to see her fall. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's not going to be the case. But that's just my energy. You know what I'm saying? That's just I guess my faith, which I used to not be able to stand that word faith. But I guess that it is, you know, just saying, you know, justice will be served. And, you know, I feel like right now I'm like under some kind of investigation or some shit like this. Like, I can't even really talk like I want to. You know what I'm saying? People just waiting for, just like the scriptures that we're reading, you know, it's all prophetic, dude. And, you know, that's what I feel. I feel like somebody want me to snap off or go crazy. It don't matter. You know, like I said, it ain't about, you know, this is all bigger than all of us, I feel. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nobody better than nobody or anything. And I said, it's not like somebody is better. We're all on our own unique fucking journeys. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's unfair that I've been set off to the side. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like at the end that the underdog is going to be on top. That's what I feel. I feel like, if anything, you know, I can't tell you what nobody's doing for sure behind closed doors or whatever their energy or whatever they pray or whatever they do. But I just feel like, again, it could have been a little bit more guidance here with like direction here. You know what I'm saying? But I do seek source more than anything. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's within me. You know what I'm saying? That's me tapping into my whole most high self and then tapping into that which is the most high, and then the universe or the fucking ether. Like spending the day in the fucking Milky Way is like, I mean, that's just, so I might just be that fucking different. That don't make me better than nobody, but I'm just saying I can't relate You see what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. I can't relate. I can't even fucking relate. And it just seemed like everybody else is relatable. So it's just like, what the fuck? Okay, well, maybe I belong over here with the not fucking relating. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. So I guess it's just a gamble. This whole thing been a gamble. It been a gamble. It been a gamble. You know what I'm saying? I take the kicks. I take the punches. I take the bruises. I take the shit. And then I just keep it moving here. So that's what it is. So if I lost, you know what I'm saying, anything, you know what I'm saying, it ain't my fault if nobody won't tell me the truth. It ain't my fault that nobody can't speak to me. It ain't my fault that people treat me like I'm like attainable or something like that. So it's just like, it is what it is. What else am I going to see? But you know what I'm saying, kind of like my own little world. But it's like I wear my heart, you know what I'm saying, as a shield for the world at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's heavy. And like this time, like I felt like this was my fucking time. I felt like this was my time to feel that, like I've done the work, you know what I'm saying? I'm all the way with self-love, you know what I'm saying? I've done all the shadow work. I've done these things, you know what I'm saying? So I can't see how, like, that most powerful energy, unless that motherfucker is me, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, could look at the situation here, you know what I'm saying? And allow people to think that they can dictate or they can judge what's going on this plane. You know what I'm saying? There are judges here that have been marked in Revelations to judge. But can they judge me? You see what I'm saying? If I know me, you know what I'm saying? If my twin should know me, right? So either some of this energy is just projected energy that people are just doing to try to keep you in some low vibratorial state, right? Or everything is good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And that's just how I'm looking at it. But yeah, I just, it's kind of like head-hunting energy. Like, I like to see them and, point them out, because I feel like whatever this is some kind of campaign to kind of finally bury me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, again, I guess if somebody, I don't know who watches this platform or her channel or whatever. I think it's like unapologetic is maybe in her name or whatever. I don't want to get in trouble for using like the whole name or whatever. But yeah, I think it's more towards the end of her video where I caught that. And I think it was a couple words that went back and forth. I didn't think she really, I think it caught her off guard what I was saying from my end. And again, I may be tripping, but that's what the hell I seen. That's what I seen, and that's what the fuck I sensed. And I felt like whatever it was that was going on there was reverse psychology, where either this person is really involved in this shit, right? Or they know somebody that's involved in it, or, you know what I'm saying, they pull it on somebody else's energy. And I feel like the energy is directly, I can sense when people are talking about my energy. You see what I'm saying? With the storyline, the plot twist, whatever, I can tell when they're talking about my storyline. And it made me think about, again, a verse in a song that says something like, this the reason why, maybe this, I don't know, it was like, maybe this the reason why she always show up late, right? But she come before me, okay? She always show up late, but she come before me. But that made me think, you know what I'm saying? That made me think about like a prostitute or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that made me think about like a prostitute or something like that. But it also made me think about putting it in my shoes. So am I mirroring the twin, right? Because there's only going to be one real twin. So, you know what I'm saying? That's maybe like me looking at my soulmate, like, you know what I'm saying? Either like, if a motherfucker living a double life, you know what I'm saying? I get you in the evening, she get you in the morning. Oh, I mean, in the rising, we'll say that, okay? Because nobody's mourning, hopefully, yet. So again, it's like kind of like that energy. Or, let's see, I think it was another way I was looking at it. I think I was looking at it too, like, because somebody was saying something about a key or something, right? And swallowing a key, and somebody made a joke about swallowing something else, right? And I was like, oh, okay, well, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's kind of like that energy. It's kind of like that energy. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. So again, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That might be a little bit too much information, but yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, because somebody said maybe the key is swallowing. And I said, wow, I'd never thought about it. So yeah. So anyways, look, we're grown. All right. That's what this channel is for. Grown folk. Anyways. So yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, if that's the case, then you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, I got my own damn key. You know what I'm saying? It's very fucking unique. And I'm unapologetic about it. But I feel like at the end of the day, whatever's being done here, where somebody's trying to lay me to rest, it will leave me vulnerable to this energy or energy anyway. You know? That's what I feel like. Ooh, okay, yeah. And maybe that is also, okay, All right, so also energy of like sun and moon energy here, okay? Yeah, almost like sun and moon. Okay, but then you know, the sun, moon, and stars though, right? Yeah. So I think right now it's the stars. So again, it's just like, for me, it's gonna be like, if it's gonna be something like some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then I can't, right? And that it makes me feel bad, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, after they had, you know, put me down for so long, right? And then now that part fucking hurts, you know what I'm saying? And restricting my channels and my platforms and everything in order for these girls to get ahead of me. And even one of these girls, what's her name? Mystic Beauty. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering why I was talking about doing this box business with doing these boxes or whatever. And then all of a sudden I knew that she was one of the people that had a little bit too much information with me. So either you doing something with one of these masculines, right? You know what I'm saying? You connected to them or some kind of way, or you one of these spies or whatever, right? And then it kind of pissed me off, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's a separation going on, but I'm trying to get on my feet so I can, you know what I'm saying, get out and do my own thing or whatever. And it's like, you know, it was never a problem with any of this stuff up until like 2 years ago, whenever this interruption happened in our life, right? And it's almost like, you know, like, seriously? You know what I'm saying? I was skimming through the channels or whatever, and I had just found her channel like a week or something before, but I knew Source don't show me to nobody's channel really like that unless he want me to see something, right? And so I'm looking at her table, and I'm like, what is that in the back? And I'm like, damn, that kind of look, nah. Because I'm like, another reader had said somebody took your business idea. I already knew somebody took my idea, but I'm thinking like, why is this it? Why do it even matter? But it lined up together, because then that showed me that she was doing the boxes. She was fucking with one of these masculines. So again, they take it, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my divine counterparts or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you worshiping these idols. So it had me in that energy. I'm pissed off. Like, okay, so that's what it is. It's not no jealous God. I ain't never saying no jealousy, but I'm just saying, so again, nobody is just being honest with me. That's the shit that hurt. It ain't about what you was doing, how many times you did it would have been, you know, how many bags they got. I'm the motherfucking empress. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But to have me open and have these people have access to my fucking energy, my memories, I think that's real fucked up, because I can't see nothing what these people do. I don't deal with no fucking spell work, no nothing, no shit like that. And so again, to sit here and look at this energy like that, and then see that she came out with them damn boxes, I'm like, oh hell no. And somebody in denial, you know what I'm saying, about it, or you just gonna be acting like you just don't know, you know what I'm saying? So we got these masculine, and it's probably like a King of Cups energy, and the apples represent, I mean, these 4 women, probably some might be even my fucking family, represent, you know what I'm saying, these 4 apples. So it's just like, that's how you feel about me? That's how you feel? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we can't be like, we're gonna count up bodies like that, because then we both got, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck? So at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like it's just that energy. It's that energy. And you got other hoes counting up, you know what I'm saying? You got, like, what? And then you pillow talking with these hoes, you know what I'm saying? And then again, I've never even had contact with any of my twins, you know what I'm saying? The soulmate, yeah, shit, we was together for 30 years, but I think it was all some more other shit over here. You know, I never had to worry about anything here, just to be honest with you. I never had to worry about, there was no argument, there was no, you know, all that turmoil came in the past 2 years. whatever this attack or whatever the fuck that happened on the family. But then it also was like, I was really believing that, oh, God, want me to take into account this energy or whatever, maybe I do have to give up everything. But maybe that was just people wanting me to give up that, right? Maybe this is just an illusion and people want me to give something up. Something that's already mine. You see what I'm saying? But it's almost like, then I feel like that leans more towards Gemini, though. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is almost like Scorpio setting this up to move away from me. But Scorpio showed me the most love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, it's weird to me. It's hurtful, I think, and it's weird. And it's just like, I feel like I should have never have been, being like I said, probably a youngin' when it comes to this. I feel like I should have never been put in that position. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I deserve a do-over. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's what I feel like. Matter of fact, I feel like I deserve a whole day. You know what I'm saying? Is what I feel. In real life. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get my fair, you know what I'm saying, whatever in the 3D. And that's it. I feel like that's just it. And then I feel like it's just the attacks too. It's just the attack, shit missing from my house and stuff like that. Me waking up with like doors unlocked and shit like that. It's just weird. It's been with like a lot of weird energy. And then it's just sad because whatever this is, it could be projected, right? But it could also be something that somebody really did do to me. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to, you just want to leave me fucking out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles. You want to leave me out in the cold. You want to also degrade my name. You know what I'm saying? You want to strip me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. To me, it's just like real shady fucking boots. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're really talking about somebody really trying to project energy. And this is what these people were doing. And then they're projecting it on me because that's all the crimes, all the everything. It's almost like they trying to use me as like the fucking scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know who God is. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to scapegoat God. Like, what the fuck is that? Because nobody don't want to sit next to me. Like, why would you want, why? And the whole time, these feminine energies are doing everything the fuck that I'm doing. I mean, I don't get it. When it comes to the pearl energy, I get a red wig, she get a red wig. I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? And that's why I said, we got to be talking about the Build a Bitch workshop, which means this got to do with the Biden administration and build back better. So again, it made me think about the whole energy of that scripture we were reading the other day when it came to Trump and how I ain't really seen Trump in real life lately. And something is telling me something is off. You know what I'm saying? And something is telling me that portion in that text right there, that was saying something. It was saying something about, and I think there's a cross, it was telling me even if there's a cross in lineage or not, maybe this is because there's always been this energy of a wealthy man leaving you a lump, leaving you something. All right. Now they said a lump sum of this, but I don't know why I kept thinking there's like some knowledge, right? Okay. Or gifting somebody something, right? And then it just made me think, like, is a motherfucker like really you like even kind of inheritance and shit like that? Like we helping people get business a license, we helping people get businesses started, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting over here with your child too, you know what I'm saying? Really? So I can't, it's like you can't even trust a motherfucker in your own crib. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. So it's almost like that Bird's layman or, don't invite me over if you have another pity party. But at the same time, it's just like, man, it's almost like I'm just it's almost like, okay, these are my two witnesses. They know who the fuck I am, right? But at the same time, it's almost like that energy of like, not until you bless me. But I ain't even saying that because then that lowers my ranking as to who the fuck I know I am. But it's almost like if they already snatched all the essence, right? Right? If they already it's like I took a half, she took the whole. I guess now. All right? So it's almost like that energy right there. It's like if somebody took like, I don't know what we talking about, right? But I feel like it has something to do with an estate. And again, maybe the reason why I'm not seeing this masculine is because this masculine ain't here. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, again, we in one of those portions of the biblical text where it's just like everybody divvied up the spoils, you know what I'm saying, of certain people and say, hey, give me some over here. And then it, you know, again, leave, because the masculine didn't come contact me directly, maybe went to friends and family members, all these motherfuckers know what it is. Or maybe there's a nice person somewhere in the world that's holding on to this shit. And again, at some point in time is about to be handed over. Maybe it is really, I have to like separate or do something like this in order to, you know what I'm saying, obtain this. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you got to think about that. This is, you know, the South already feel the way they feel. You know, your own people already feel the way they feel about you, right? All right. Then even if you look at your own neighborhood, you know, so the Empress is surrounded by these angry people, right? That have subconsciously have been looking at her as the problem when it comes to the vid, when it comes to all this shit over time. You know what I'm saying? May not like the content that I produce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see, I don't know who, and that's what I'm saying. It's hard to relate. It don't mean that you don't belong here. It just mean you didn't come here to fit in with this motherfucker. You came here to change it. And I know that. And I die on this motherfucker today knowing it. And I feel like that's just the energy that I'm in. And I think people don't like that. They look at it as cocky or conceited or something like that. No. Like, how you gonna say you a son of God, or you came here, you know what I'm saying, you in that energy, you know what I'm saying, and you sitting here begging or, you know, like with your head down. No. Hell, that was me at like 15 looking for a job, and I used to be scared to go, you know, to an interview. Like it was the worst thing in the world to me. But again, I always knew I was supposed to work for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mastermind when it comes to creating businesses. So I can see why these people could have been festering and feeding, you know what I'm saying, off of my Akashic. The books were open, right? In Revelations, right? So I can see why they would have been doing that. But at the end of the day, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurt like a motherfucker. I tell you that. It do. It do. You know what I'm saying? And out of all of it, it's just like, and then the selection that I'm seeing here, man, what would make it different? I don't know. I'm just like that down, like, I don't know. Like, ain't nobody never, you know, had to worry about nothing what they, you know, they tried to turn me into like the gold digger or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, I ain't never been somebody to want to be up in nobody bank account statements and shit. I as a at-home mom or whatever, I stayed in my motherfucking place, but I ain't never really had to ask for nothing, want for nothing, or need nothing. You see what I'm saying? And even when I did go out and get part-time job, he was like, come on back home. I can't take it with these children. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, it been decent. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing but love. I love the hell out of him still. You know, I ain't got nothing but love, but, you know, for my connections or whatever. But I just feel like I just got ripped off. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. And it really, in this state of mind and in this way, it's nothing that I could do. It's like somebody, I don't know, there's like this, like a brick wall or something. Or there's just like, maybe like, you know, this sense of, you know, like earlier I was getting like a little bit excited. I'm like, okay, but this is the part, you know what I'm saying, when you get excited, but then you hurry up and get sad because you know that the outcome for whatever this is, it's not gonna end well, because it's been already 100 times where I felt like, oh, this time, maybe it's time. And it just wasn't, you know. It's like chasing a ghost. And so maybe that's the truth, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's the truth that I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? See, I know what they're trying to do. Yeah. And then that part, I think it's that part too. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to like, you know, I have to really buy into that or whatever. I do think that that's more projected. That even, like, cause I'm, like I said, the way I see is different. So I feel like, so yeah, I mean, maybe that could just be like hate or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like whatever this is, if whatever I think just happened today, you know, I just lost, you know, I lost a little piece of that individual that would have been what I feel was connected to the 3D, which is the person that's here in the 3D. You know what I'm saying? And being somebody, again, it's like, you know, heaven is my abode, and where my mind, yeah, where my mind is, right? And earth is the footstool. So I had to be, you know what I'm saying, balanced between, you know, what's going to be best for the people. And then I'm there in the center. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got whatever's going on in the heavenly realm. You know what I'm saying, that I'm also have to like, and then it feels like everybody's outside, you know what I'm saying, just being able to do what they want to do and everything, and just looking in, you know what I'm saying, like into like the world card energy, like looking into my world, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking they already have the upper hand. They already had the advantage. You know what I'm saying? They already knew how to do spell work. They already had me in the cage. You know what I'm saying? Damn. It's like that. Because I can't look nowhere in my life to see that I deserve anything of what they saying. Things that are seen and unseen. Things that I feel like I've been accused of in the past 2 years that never happened. You know what I'm saying? That, well, in my eyes, they never happened. In my eyes, they never happened. You could be looking at a doppelganger. You could be looking at a holograph. You might even get a sneak peek. You know, like I said, if there's cameras and shit in my house or a recording device, you might have even got something like that, but it was not nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is just, it's almost dealing with a hot tempered or just like a, maybe masculine energies that have some kind of chip on their shoulder, or, you know what I'm saying? Where, again, there's also these energies where it's like this pure love coming through. It's like this pure love. It's like that part is hidden, though. I can't deny that part. I can't deny that part. Or is that coming from somewhere else? And that's the thing. This is why it feels like it's so cold-hearted. Whatever they did, too, could block me also from even having you know what I'm saying, being able to see or sense other energies that may have come in, right? Because I was listening to that song, said something like, you know, I held myself off to the side or whatever, basically for him, you know, and now I see that was the wrong thing. So even this person even didn't want me to even be able to move on with anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking like, damn, if all these other people is in cahoots with this, I doubt it, because I still see something that was good. So it's like, then if God ain't, you know what I'm saying, then that means that I'm motherfucking God and I'm watching. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because at that point in time, you know what I'm saying, what are we talking about then? Because there's no way that, no, like, that's going to happen. Like, I don't see that part. So it's almost like I'm, you know, that's where it is. I guess it's lonely at the fucking top. Where I think society want me to think I'm at the bottom. And I don't feel nothing but like, you know what I'm saying, there's like this little pinch in my soul. Like, because I feel like that's that little something that's always going to be there. Because of this connection, right? And I feel like these other women knew about me, but I didn't know about them. You see what I'm saying? These other women knew about me, but I didn't know about them. And then when we talk about dowry and daughters, you know what I'm saying? And this person ain't messing with, you know, messing with no broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? So even if you look at me as a emperor or an empress or both, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy though too. Like for me, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, rude or nothing like that. But again, what I was seeing was, again, being with another energy that's in the same, and it's not about like anything, but like the work that we're supposed to come here and do together. You see what I'm saying? It's that it's not even about the money. It's not about this or that, because I don't even think it's really a fancy thing. I think, you know, the cards say what it looked like. But I feel like, you know, it was more about whatever these people were supposed to come and do something to change the world. But I feel like somebody just wanted to build back better. They wanted to, you know what I'm saying, dismantle the old person, you know what I'm saying? And disregard it and maybe be able to also have access to it whenever they want to. And then, you know, who can you talk to, or who can you tell that that's the case? Yeah, that cock blocking energy. And I feel like they even, that's that red mountain that's peaking in between the lovers. So again, it could be a way right now where, you know, that's the case. It's like almost a door or a portal was open. That's what it feels like. It's almost like a door or a portal was open, and now it's closed. Even if I want to open up that door right now, it's not going to be, this is what the energy is pulling on me saying. If I open up that door right now, it's not going to be, it should be, right? It should be, whatever this door open, this is what the ancestors is telling me, or the energy is telling me right now. The door should be open until a certain time, right? All right. But because there's something going on, possibly whatever this retrograde shit, again, I don't know nothing really about it or whatever. Okay. Right. But if I open up that door right now, it's actually, the person is not there no more, is not going to be happening no more, or whatever. Right. And there's a whole nother energy that I can't. So I just lost out, not just the piece of that masculine in that vessel, but I also lost out on, you know what I'm saying, my actual 3D mate for 30 years. That there's never been a real, really, but one fight, you know what I'm saying? But there's never been no like real abuse or no, you know, abusive, you know, it's just never gotten to that thing until like, again, 2 years. I feel like somebody knew something was going on at this time. And that's when, again, somebody started recording. And the thing is these bitches that recorded me. It's the moon that recorded me. You know what I'm saying? It's these people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even, again, on the spiritual realm, or even in the another dimension, it's sister-in-laws. It's sisters and shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's really, somebody just really wanted to hurt the hell out of me. They wanted to open up my eyes and expand them to see this kind of world here, and then be okay with, like, you know what I'm saying? And being okay with like leaving me in that stance. Because I think, again, if this happens to a lot of people, this might leave them losing their fucking mind. But me, I was built, my mind is like a fucking beast on its own. So it just, you know, I've been keeping it trapped in for a while. And I feel like this was also to dictate, for somebody to dictate or put me in a certain, you know what I'm saying, where they wanted me to go in life. It's almost like being a teenager again or something, and you going off to college, and, you know, your parents forcing you, not even let you have a choice to, you know, end up here, there, or there. And I feel like, yeah, that's what it is. And I feel like it's all about jealousy, envy, and everything like this. And so I feel like, you know what I'm saying, people think they got away with it, but something gonna happen in my favor. And I'm gonna get exactly what I want. And if I don't, then I don't want nothing else. And that's just it. Now, I ain't talking about no shit about no damn dying or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like no commit, you know, like that'll never fucking be me, just in case. All right. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just very, I have a very good palate. I have a good taste. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then when I connect with people, like it's something that's there. Now I'm never going to hold on to anybody or anything that don't want to be there. And that's just number one right there off the rip. And I feel like maybe this person even made other people think that it was some other kind of way. Allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Allegedly. And I feel like it's just, I may be difficult for some people to deal with. But you know what I'm saying? I'm you know, I really don't think that that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I just think somebody wanted to make me out to be the bad guy. And I feel like at the end of the day, it just kind of just showed people that I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have caught me in bad light one or, a couple times or whatever, or even in some kind of way, but it was only because of this energy now. So maybe this even made these feminine energies think it's okay to be a home wrecker. Now, I know one of these girls said something about they don't like that term, but that would be what it is. If tomorrow I find out and the truth just spill out about everything, and that's what happened, these four beings or whatever are going to have some kind of say-so in my life, or have some kind of secret contract or marriage or whatever the fuck with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and push me out of here, that's exactly what it was. And it actually was a sense of an attack. And you knew what was going on. And instead of, you know what I'm saying, minding your own business, these people added on to the drama, and they added on to the gossiping. So if we talk about that in the Bible, then these people should be cursed as well. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what? At the end of the day, what? So again, if you want to put me down in that pit, then I got to take all them bitches with. And I'm going to make sure they all go down first. Just like the masculines made sure that they broke the rules and made sure they got everything first. Right? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Take care. We'll see.